Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section and I'm back with another review. For today's review is on Rabbiman Adventures for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The overall presentation to Rabbiman Adventures is okay at best. To start, the graphics in the game feel like they are from a couple of generations ago, meaning that they don't look modern in the terms of character designs or environmental detail. The enemy design also feels very similar to games many of us played in our childhood, resembling something along the lines of Super Mario Bros. In certain ways, which makes the experience feel less original. The music is a mid-level experience and leans more towards disappointing, as it fails to build excitement or create memorable moments throughout the game. The sound design is fairly generic, with running, jumping, and enemy attack effects that sound like what you've heard in many other platformers over the years. Rabbiman Adventures runs at 30 frames per second on the Xbox Series X version, which feels limiting given the current hardware capabilities overall. The game struggles to stand out in a genre that has evolved significantly over the years. Rabbiman Adventures is an adventure platformer. Honestly, this game reminds me a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, and not necessarily in a good way. To start, you travel through different portals, and each portal contains multiple levels along with the side stages where you move from point A to point B and collecting a puzzle piece or face a boss battle at the end of the main portal level. In each level, the core objective is simply to get from point A to point B while collecting purple diamonds but purple diamonds and plants along the way. The levels are not very long and are genuinely simple to complete without much difficulty. However, when it comes to the plants attacking you, you can't actually hit them back, which felt strange at first. Although it does add a small twist to the gameplay loop, the game also focuses heavily on religious themes as well as messages about kindness to animals and respecting parents, because it's a simple level design, straightforward mechanics, and strong moral messaging. Rabbiman Adventures feels more suited for children than for actual adults. Overall, it delivers a basic platforming experience without much depth or innovation. When it comes to the frame rate, the game runs at 30 frames per second, while the character animations appear to run at 60 frames per second, which creates an inconsistent visual presentation and doesn't look polished at all. I also noticed the frame rate drops in certain levels where performance would dip below 30 frames per second, which is a major issue that needs to be addressed. In one particular level, the frame rate drops so badly that I had to reload the stage just to complete it properly. In terms of originality, the game strongly reminds me of Super Mario Odyssey, and to me, it feels more like a ripoff than a game with its own distinctive identity. It comes across as a simple genetic platformer that lacks original content or a unique style that's separated from other titles in the genre. The music also feels dull and boring, failing to deliver the fun, energetic vibes you would expect from an adventure platformer. Instead of enhancing the experience, the soundtrack blends into the background without leaving any lasting impression. As far as the storytelling, it starts off clear enough that you understand what the game is about, but over time it becomes mid and loses its impact, never fully developing into something memorable or engaging overall. The game struggles with performance, originality, and presentation, which holds it back significantly. For that, I give Rabbiman Adventures a 2 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.